Let me ask you about book reviews. Every author is wanting book reviews. Most of them concentrate on Amazon, but there are other locations as well. What do you tell people about book reviews?
Get them, and the first thing I tell people is do what you can to get a good review. Share the book out there. The second thing I always tell people is don't worry about the bad reviews as long as they're in the minority. A few bad reviews are a good thing. If you have nothing but 5-star reviews, then that looks like it's nothing but your friends that have gone out there and reviewed the book for you.
Ah, okay.
However, the first 1-star review I ever got on Amazon, I actually wrote a blog post and I wrote them a thank you email because their entire 1-star review was, I don't get it.
Really?
And I wrote a whole thank you thing for it. I said, you're not my reader. I appreciate you trying it out. Sorry it wasn't for you, but thanks for leaving a review. And I thanked them for that. And a bunch of people were like, why? I said, because it was still a reader. It was somebody that gave an opinion. I would much rather them come out and say, I didn't get it. Now I'd much rather them say, I didn't get it because of these reasons. But most of the reviews were out there were 5 stars before Amazon had one of their things and purged most of my reviews, which was pleasant.
Really? I've never heard of that.
That's on one of my older books. That happened probably 4 years ago. There was a big thing going on with Amazon and creating data linking. So if you had reviews from people that looked like you knew online, they purged a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
And so I had a lot, along with a lot of people I knew, it was kind of a real crapshoot as to hit or miss for losing reviews. I probably lost 150 or something off of that book. I've not done as much to cultivate the reviews on that series because book 4 hasn't come out yet. But at some point I'll start, when book 4 comes out, I'm going to do a heavy promotion for 1 through 3 again. But reviews are really important. Not number one, because it gives validity. We all know, you go to Yelp to look up a restaurant if you're in a town you've never been before. We all go to Amazon to look and see what the reviews look like. But we also are becoming much more educated consumers about what reviews mean. And so for every review you see out there, it may represent 100 readers. It may represent 1,000 readers. It may represent, the very few people are ever going to actually leave that review. The ones that do are the ones that either really loved it or really hated it. As a writer, I try to actively leave reviews, but so often the books I read anymore are from friends, people I know, and or clients that I'm just trying to keep up. I don't get to go out there and explore too many books anymore that I don't necessarily know the person. I still try to do it. But again, for the most part, I've gotten where I support my friends and I love to read their stuff. But reviews are really important, but it's not as necessarily much for the promotion as it is informing somebody who might be a good consumer of your book versus somebody who might not. And so the better and more informed the reviews you get out there, and of course you don't have a lot of control over this, but the more and the better informed the reviews that get out there, the better off you are. One of the things that I tend to write in the book is, hey, I would love it if you leave a review. If you loved it, if you hated it, whatever else, don't create spoilers. But if you love it, tell people why and what they'll get out of it. And if you hated it, tell people why and what they won't or what you didn't get out of it. Because that way the reviews are useful. Otherwise, if it's just 1 star, 5 star, that really becomes meaningless except for the numbers.